Haddily doodly, let's talk toodly each other. I told you it wasn't good, but it's what I had.
So I guess right up front, I'll just get it out of the way. I don't feel very good, and I'm probably going to make a lot of and sounds into the microphone.
Same.
So,
we're both sick, so.
Trigger warning. If you don't want to hear mouth noises, maybe this isn't the episode for you.
Or just suck it up and listen anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Listen anyway. Suffer through our suffering.
Yeah. Isn't that why everyone comes here?
Oh, to live vicariously through our suffering?
Yeah.
Just like watching two people slowly be tortured by small children.
Yes. Yeah. This week was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Well, parts of it were rough.
Yeah.
The end of it there was rough.
There was a couple, like, because, you know, I know we've talked before, bedtimes have always been challenging.
Yeah, well, not always.
No. Well,
Toddler
bedtime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, anything under 2, 1.5.
Before we changed her into a big kid bed.
When she was still in a crib, it was great. She slept all night. She went down totally fine.
Well, and even if she didn't go down fine, she would just play in her crib with like her stuffed animals. She would have her
quiet time.
Yeah.
No longer.
No, now we've had 2 nights this week that went surprisingly well. Mm-hmm. Tonight being one of them, even though it was later than I think we wanted.
Yeah. Tonight was my redemption story. Because I don't know what night.
This is the third movie in the trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've been beat twice by my nemesis.
You sure have.
But tonight, I came out victorious. Because I don't know what night it was, but I was in tears because she was just freaking out, like super tantrum. She was exhausted, but it was like screaming, go away, go away. So you'd get up to go away because you were trying to do what she asked you. And then she would scream because you left. It was you. It was me. We were frustrated. She was frustrated. And eventually I think she just kind of tired herself out from screaming for an hour and a half or however long it was.
Yeah.
And I just felt so awful. I felt guilty because I was so angry. And it's like, you know, all you can do is just sit there and listen to her scream at you and push you away.
Which is, I think if they wanted to get answers out of prisoners, just put them in a room with a screaming child that they love.
Yeah.
And don't allow them to be able to help them at all, because that's there's nothing you can do or say.
You can't reason.
No.
You can't say anything. So eventually, even just sitting there in silence. And that's what eventually calmed her down enough. Because, like, if you tried to say anything, she would just cry and scream even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really hard.
Of course, like, I was working out during that time. You were trying to give me time to myself. Mm-hmm. And then I came back inside and you were just crying. And I was like, I was going to ask how things were going, but I think I've got an idea.
And I was already emotional to begin with.
Yeah.
So it was like, just the icing on top of that was just like,
That's some shit icing. That might just be
I was like, mayonnaise. I'm a shit mom. I fucking suck. Why do I even have kids? Because I suck. I suck. But then, like, I know, and, you know, you and I kind of not got into it, but like, snipped at you.
Yeah, we got into it a little bit.
So
I wouldn't say we fought,
no.
but it was like we were snippy with each other.
Yeah. So I came down here, I did my yoga, and then I was like, I feel better. And then tonight, that was 2 nights ago, last night? I don't even know what day it is.
I think it was Wednesday when that happened, and then Thursday was a rough night.
Last night was extremely hard because one of my goals, if everyone remembers, was to get a babysitter so we could go on a date.
Yeah.
And I did that.
You did?
And she canceled.
Yeah, like midday-ish.
Mm-hmm. And I get it. You know, she said she was sick. She started to feel better, and then she started feeling worse again. Respect. I appreciate that. But also, I was willing to risk it.
I mean, we both, I think, right now have the daycare plague.
Yeah.
So it's
kids
not like,
ain't going to get any more sick than...
Well, yeah. But I mean, also, do you feel like watching kids when you don't feel good?
No.
Do you want to watch somebody else's kids when you don't feel good?
No.
So, I guess.
Because it would have been bedtime too, at least for Bert, because Craig would have been down already probably.
Yeah. But still, it was tough because I had reservations to a restaurant that we wanted to go to. We were going to have like several hours to ourselves.
Of just like, I'm going to dress. I straightened my hair.
It's still straightened.
Look at this. It's beautiful.
And your beautiful high pony. Just making you feel saucy.
I know I do feel saucy.
Last night was hard because I think we were both already down about not being able to go out. And then bedtime went from, it was around 7 o'clock to almost 10 o'clock.
It was a rough one.
And it was, I mean, just, for both of us, it was awful because I told her that we were not going to play with toys because we spent 45 minutes or something playing with Play-Doh.
Yeah.
And she lost her shit.
Yeah.
That was the trigger point.
That's what set it off.
And then it was just 2.5 hours of screaming. And it was torturous. It was awful. She didn't want me. She didn't want you, but she didn't want either of us to leave.
It was a rough go. And then tonight, I told her we weren't playing with toys.
Yeah. And she was fine.
I was like, hug and kiss him goodnight. Put him, because she wanted Bingo and Bluey.
Oh, yeah.
And then the zebra. And I was like, okay, hug him, kiss him. Put him back up there. We'll play with him tomorrow. And she's like, okay. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
No. But like nap time was really rough. But then she woke up from her nap and she was an angel. She was like a child transformed. She went into a cocoon and came out a butterfly.
Yeah. And it's like, because obviously she didn't sleep great, or she got up pretty early.
Yeah, I mean,
and came to our room.
She was in our room at
4:30.
Yeah, 4:35. You put her in the bed, and then she was climbing on me at like 5:45.
I was like, I just want to go to sleep.
And then Craig woke up at like 5:55. So we were all up, from 5.
I just wanted to sleep till 7. That's all I wanted. Yeah. No.
See, I know that there will eventually be a point where the kids, we won't be able to get them out of bed. Like, it will be a Saturday morning at 11 a.m. and the kids still aren't up. You know what I mean? But it's still, bedtimes right now suck. Nap time sucks. Bedtime sucks. The daycare's like, oh, she goes down for a nap so easy. It's like, whatever you say, guys.
Yeah, whatever. I don't believe anything they say.
Yeah.
Liars.
But then we can get her to pee here, but she
That's
won't
true.
pee at daycare.
Yeah. She pees at least, she could have gone 4 times today.
Yeah, she was fighting potty training today.
Oh, look, I'll go potty.
Yeah. I don't like to do anything. If it's not her idea, she doesn't like it.
Tattoos, Sour Patch.
Yeah, we'll do all the bribery. I mean, we had to clip her fingernails today, and that's always a fight. And I was like, I will give you 3 Sour Patch Kids if you let me clip your nails. And she was like, deal, done.
Yeah.
I was like, sick. She didn't even negotiate. I would have went up. And
I would have gone. I told her 5.
Oh, shit. So I clip her nails, and then I take her into the kitchen to get her candy. And I go, 2 Sour Patch Kids? And she looks at me and looks at her hand and looks back at me, and then she goes, 3. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
You remembered the number, so I'll adhere to it.
Well, I was flabbergasted because when we were reading the colors book, because that one's hot now. She looked at the first page, which is red, and she went red, R-E-S, and I went, "You shut your mouth." She pointed at the letters.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Spell it again." She's like, R-E-B. Oh. What?
So close. And then we got Craig over here who decided this week.
Oh my God.
He wanted to crawl. He's now pulling himself up to standing.
And he walked 3 steps on the walker.
He walked 3 steps by himself on the walker.
So it's like today was a terrible week and also one of the best fucking weeks and filled me with so much joy.
Yeah. It was.
Welcome to parenthood.
You will get all the dopamine and all the whatever the chemical is that makes you feel like a shitty person in the same hour, same minute even.
Worthless. The best parent in the world.
Nobody can make better children than we make them. And also, I've created the spawn of Satan.
Feral monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to it. Love them.
So it was. Friday was disappointing.
Yeah.
Friday we didn't get to have our date. And I was even trying to go a step further. It's like, okay, we can't have our date out. So we'll make a fun date night at home.
We were going to have, like, we even talked, like, go get Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That we talked about, that everyone talked about. You know, it got the people going, that Taco Bell story.
It did. It's provocative.
It got me going. You know what I mean? Got me going to Taco Bell. It didn't, though.
It didn't.
I've been thinking about it since, and we still haven't gone. Don't meet your heroes.
But yeah, like we were.
I mean, well, I tried to get out of there.
Yeah. Get out of
Oh,
there. You almost spit that line out. I was like, oh, we'll watch a movie. We'll have some treats. We'll try and do like something together at home.
no, bedtime was so long and arduous.
Yeah, it was not great.
I was just ready. I'm gone. Goodbye.
Yeah, and I think that's the hardest part. Is like obviously we love our children, but there's just a point when like in all the screaming, you're just like, I need to walk away and just be away from it. There's no escaping it.
There's not.
There's no getting away from it. There's no exit plan. You are in the shits, my friend.
Because I remember, I think it was this morning, I was like, I don't want to parent right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want a moment.
Yeah. Because, well, we went to bed really late, which has just been a theme for us lately. Out of nowhere, our bedtime has just turned into 11:30. It's going to be fucking 11:30 again tonight after we record this podcast. And it's tough to, and like, that was when I was used to going to bed, but now I feel like I'm getting up earlier. So I'm getting like 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And homie don't operate on 5 to 6. I used to back in my heyday.
Well, last week, I slept little, but great.
Yeah.
But then this week, because I've been sick,
Sleeping awful.
I've been sleeping terrible.
Yeah. It's been.
I still fall asleep immediately when sweet angel Jim is just like, hello, welcome. He doesn't sound anything like that.
Hello, my name's Jim. But also, it's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey
And
Walnut.
I'd like to read to you a meditation. Listen to the sound of the rain.
He just sounds like a normal guy.
Yeah, he's just like a normal American dude, but you gave him a really sick accent.
He did. He's welcome. This is what happens when I have a glass of wine. Yeah. But I don't totally remember my other goals. Still doing yoga.
You changed your running to cardio.
Yeah. Haven't ran a lick. Feeling great about it.
Yeah.
Did I? No, I hadn't. But I'm feeling good. I did. I rode and lifted some things today. Burpees are terrible. And I'm pretty sure I skinned up my knees through my pants.
Ow.
And you hurt your knee in yoga.
I did hurt my knee in yoga pretty bad. It's been like, I wouldn't say injured, but like it's like twingy. It's sensitive. Has been for a while. I don't remember what I did to it. It just has been for a while.
You've always had crunchy knees.
Well, my knees are crunchy, but it's like a tendon pain or like I don't know. Never had it diagnosed. I don't actually know what it is, but it hurts. And we just went down into like this pose where all of my weight was on the inside of my knee, and it just like
a fraying rope is what you equated it to.
It like when you take a rubber band and you like scratch your nail on the rubber band and you can like watch the layers of the rubber band rub away.
That's what it felt like.
That's what it felt like.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It doesn't hurt like sitting here now.
Well,
but
that's good. Like walking and stuff, does it hurt?
No, it's only if I like really put a lot of
I'm so sorry.
if I put a lot of force on it on the inside of my knee, and then it's like, oh shit,
Oh, ouchies, that hurt.
I found that spot again, and I don't like that spot. Yeah, so it was a rough week.
Nowhere to go but up.
I mean, today the day was fine.
It was fine.
Like having the kids during the day is generally okay. It's just fucking
Bedtime.
getting her to sleep. Just the one, not the other one. The other one's sweet baby angel.
Well, it's like not a ton was different tonight than yesterday.
Yeah.
And yesterday was challenging, and tonight was great.
Yeah, I think the big difference is we definitely did our best this afternoon to wear her out.
She ran a lot.
Yeah, we were outside. It was freezing. trying to run her around and burn off some energy.
Yeah, we even took Craig out in the wagon. He was just like chilling.
It's so cold. I tried so hard to get her to go to the hardware store with me just to get her to run around inside the hardware store.
She was just like, no.
Usually she's all about the shops, but she just had no interest in going to the store. I don't know
why. Maybe because was sitting and eating. Yeah. She's like, and Mom, whatever. I've got too far now. Craig and... Cut that out. Bleep, bleep.
I'm just going to have to do all kinds of fucking edits to this audio. Generally, I try to not edit anything, we're editing the whole... I got to cut... Give me that glass of wine. I got to cut you off.
I gave myself a holiday pour.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Yeah, here we are. We're doing it. We're alive.
Boy, that took up all three of the first topics that I had, which was just week update, goal update, parenting update. We knocked it out.
Knocking them out.
16
I'm
minutes.
That's highly effective of me.
I would say that you could build maybe 6 more habits and be a highly effective person.
There's 3 of them. Good job, me.
So my thought for today was that we would play Would You Rather.
I would love to.
So I have a couple different versions of Would You Rather.
Okay. Hit me.
So there's couples questions or there's kind of just like randomly generated internet questions. Which one would you like to start with?
Couples.
Okay.
Hit me.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold forever?
Too hot.
Really?
Too cold. I hate being cold, but you could, well, I guess it doesn't matter if you add layers on.
Yeah, because you're just always cold, regardless of how many clothes you have on.
Gross. Too cold.
I think I'd rather be too cold.
Because I don't want to be sweaty.
That was my thought. Was at least if I'm too cold, I might just be a weird shivery penguin.
Yeah.
But if I was too hot, I would just be like a puddle all the time.
I don't want to sweat.
I just picture every shirt you having, if you're too hot, just having pit stains in it. Or like, you know, you get like that neck, that V-neck.
Like the boob and back sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too cold would be way better.
Too cold. Agreed.
It just sucks that layers wouldn't matter.
Right. Because I was like, oh, sleeping at night, I'd rather be cold. I need to be cold.
I feel like this next one will really define a lot for the type of person that you are.
Oh, excellent.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather not brush your teeth for a week or not shower?
Not shower.
For a week.
That's depression. I do that anyway, baby. But you know my teeth be brushed.
That's true. Yeah.
Because sometimes, I'm not afraid to admit it, it's like, I don't know when the last time I showered was. I mean, I know right now, but like sometimes, you know, it's like a couple days and you're like, shit, I need to shower. I ain't afraid to admit it.
Yeah. Working from home kind of has done that to you, huh? Mm-hmm. Where you don't have that like routine of needing to get up and get ready for work. So it's just like, eh.
Yeah. I don't wear a bra most days. Sweatpants, tights, sweatshirt.
Sounds like the life.
I have to make myself brush my hair sometimes. Working home from is great, though.
Let me tell you, as somebody with seasonal depression, it's my favorite time of year.
I love not brushing my hair.
I love the way that this shower is cut. Yeah, definitely not shower for a week. I've gone almost 3 weeks without a shower.
Well, that was like you were out camping.
I know, but it was still, there were showers available.
Well, you were afraid of bears.
Yeah. They were like, the more human you smell, the more the bears stay away.
Stank.
And I went, those bears are going to smell me from a motherfucking mile away. And they're going to go, I want nothing to do with that.
But I guess I would think the bears wouldn't care. They'd be like, what's up with that?
Well, it's like a potential threat.
I mean, I guess.
So, you know, like you don't smell like a prey animal necessarily. So they're not going to be like, ooh, I'm going to go eat that. It's not I guess I would say it's not an easy meal compared to other things.
All right.
I'm skipping around a little bit because some of these are kind of dumb. Like, I don't like the second half of I like the first half of this one, but I don't like the second half.
What is it?
Would you rather live in a haunted house for a month or eat 12 wasps?
Are they dead or alive?
See, the way I read that is it would have to be dead. But like, because if they're alive, you're just
Dead.
Yeah, I don't think you.
You be haunting that house.
You are the person haunting the house for the other person.
And also, how haunted?
I mean, what? There's levels to hauntings?
Yes.
Okay, can you describe for me what
Is
the
it
levels
like poltergeistist?
Poltergeisen?
Poltergeisen? Ja, das ist gut.
Was ist das?
Was ist das?
Poltergeisen?
Well, yeah. Is it like, ooh, I'm going to turn the lights on and off?
Okay.
Or is it like, I'm going to fucking possess you? Like demon level.
But the house is haunted, not you.
Yeah, but like, could you be? What's the I'm going to be haunted potential?
So, yeah, I guess if you were going to make it a movie, is it Poltergeist? Is it The Conjuring?
Right.
Is it...
Like, how spoopy are we getting? Is it like, oh, the lights turn on and off, sometimes the faucets turn on, like, ooh, I got a spooky feeling? Or is it like...
So at what level would you need to get to before you're eating the wasps?
I mean, I don't want to get possessed. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
Depends on who you get possessed by. Could be a fucking party.
I've seen that girl that throws up everywhere, Exorcist. I've seen that. I don't want that. Huh? I mean, if it's just like, ooh, I'm going to turn the lights on and off. Stop it, you.
I mean, you could just think it's faulty. You're only staying there for a night. No.
A month.
A month. Oh,
yeah.
Oof.
I could...
I don't know. Your boy might be eating the wasps. I don't do well with creeks in our house as it is, and we live here.
That's true.
We've been here for a while.
I mean, I guess if they're dead.
Because it doesn't say live wasps. It just says eat 12 wasps.
I know. It doesn't give a whole lot of detail about the hauntings either.
Which apparently
and
we
is
need
it
a
haunted,
clarification.
or is it just electromagnetic?
Yeah, do you live next to a nuclear power plant? Is that all it is? Are you just feeling your body slowly mutate? Is that
I need more information.
Okay,
to answer this one.
We don't like that one. I should have highlighted a couple more of these. Ooh, this is a good one.
Perfect.
Would you rather be itchy for the rest of your life or sticky?
Itchy.
Itchy?
I don't want to be sticky.
Sticky. I'm definitely going sticky.
You want to be sticky? Like what? Everywhere?
I mean, it just says sticky. It doesn't
itchy.
say like your head itches for the rest of your life. It's saying you are itchy everywhere for the rest of your life.
I feel like that would be fine because...
You would just live in oven mitts?
Well, if I'm going to keep it a buck with you, I'm just picturing like after I was coming off of the morphine at the hospital from the C-section, the second time, is like I felt like my entire body was like, you know how when your foot falls asleep, like super asleep, and then it starts to come back, like all the blood flow or whatever, and it feels like that itchiness. That's what my entire body felt like.
Okay.
Especially my legs.
But like that for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I feel like I could probably ignore it. Because I'm tough.
You don't think you could ignore being sticky forever?
Nah.
It'd be just like Craig's feet.
I know, and I wouldn't want that. Because that's what I was thinking of. Like, obviously, baby hands, toddler hands.
Just always gross.
She was tongue punching a strawberry jam packet this morning.
I mean, she licked my microphone today. Yeah, it was really gross.
Yeah, she's disgusting. I love her so fucking much. But yeah, tongue punching that raspberry jam packet. Just all around, both of them are sticky. No.
Yeah.
And her hair gets tangly because it's so sticky. I wouldn't want my hair to get tangly.
I don't have that problem.
I know. You don't have... I mean, you shave it short. But like, I mean, YouTube. Mommy's got a mane. Well, that's what I was doing. We listened to Santa Hunt when we brushed our teeth. And you know, it's like, whoa, it's so snowy. Keep your hat
just whipping
on.
your hair around.
I was helicoptering my ponytail. She loved it.
I'm sure she did.
And so did I. Sometimes she's my hype man.
And sometimes you're hers.
Yeah.
And isn't that like just really what you want in the relationship with your child?
I think so.
Okay, some of these are a little bit deeper questions.
Okay. Hit me.
Okay. Would you rather your partner outlive you or you outlive your partner?
I want to die before you. Because I don't want to live without you.
I mean, that's the correct answer in this one.
Well, you were looking at me like, bitch, why?
Well, I don't, when you were like,
Would you want to die before me?
Yeah.
No. You were not allowed.
See?
We are going together.
Like the Notebook
Yeah.
in our bed holding hands.
Or you're not going at all.
Or I'm going to haunt this fucking house until you
I'm
eat
going to
12
haunt
wasps.
you for at least a month or longer.
Oh, no.
And I'm not just going to turn the lights on and off.
Oh, are you going to possess me?
I'm going to make sure you have city water and I'm going to fuck with your faucets. Bitch.
Shit.
I'd be doing it like that. Ooh.
That one's stupid. I'm not going to read it to you anyways, but would you rather live 10 years longer with regrets or die 10 years sooner without regrets?
Joke's on you. I don't have regrets.
No regrets. Would you rather give up sex or give up food? Assuming that you can live the rest of your life without food.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you kind of need it to live. That's like saying, would you rather give up sex or breathing?
Yeah, answer simple.
Oh, shit. I guess I better get one more in, guys.
I mean, is it like eating food? Because you could have like a feeding tube.
Okay, let's say that that's how you have to eat the rest of your life. Of course, feeding tubes aren't exactly
I don't
sexy.
want a super feeding tube.
A super feeding tube? Shit.
I don't want a feeding tube. I've fed people with feeding tubes.
Yeah, I mean, if the feeding tube doesn't get you going, I don't know what will.
Goodbye, sex. Forever. I'm going to eat my Five Guys cheeseburger, which I had to share my lunch.
Yeah, you had to give up half.
Half of it, at least. Oh, shithead. Yeah. Yeah, no sex for me. I got to eat, baby. Because we got to go to that steakhouse. Those
Eventually.
steaks are like bigger than my face.
Yeah.
According to the photos. I've never actually been there.
Yeah. I don't know. I enjoy being intimate with you, so I don't know if I would.
I mean, that's great too, but
Oh, shit.
I ain't feeding you. I mean, I would. I absolutely would. But that's not sexy. See? Double-edged sword there.
I'm not saying feed me while you have sex
Well,
with me.
no.
We can cover up the tube hole.
I mean, there's kind of like a plastic plug, kind of.
Yeah. Ignore it. Don't look at that.
I can't. It's right there.
I'll wear a t-shirt. You can't see it now? Now you
Tape
see
it down. Now you see it. Now you don't. Peekaboo.
Finger my food hole.
Oh, gross. That's not okay. It's like that cow that had the whole
Oh, yeah, where you could like
watch it digest stuff. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that cow's doing well.
No, it died.
It was my lunch.
5 Guys burgers and fries. This one's really stupid too. Would you rather be 80 years old forever or 5 years old forever?
Maybe an old lady, baby.
Really?
5? You don't get to experience anything.
My assumption is though you're 5 years old and you still get to like continue to experience and learn things. You're made of rubber at 5. You could just bounce off of concrete and just continue to move.
Yeah, but like you're still 5.
At 80, you just shatter into pieces like China.
Not me. I'm taking care of myself.
Oh, you're a fit 80-year-old.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, when you're 80, you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
When
You
you're
don't have to go to school. You can nap when you want. You don't have to nap like when they tell you to.
Down with the fucking nap system.
Yeah. It's like anarchy, but naparchy. I can nap when I want. I can drink. I can eat what I want because I'm 80. Yeah, I'm probably going to die tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You would pick 5?
I think I'd pick 5.
Gosh, look at us being opposites.
I just think, like, you can get away with a lot of shit at 80 for sure. And obviously, there's a lot of legal things. You could drive.
Sure.
You could buy alcohol, lottery tickets.
Yeah. But 5, like, someone else is taking care of you.
No, I'm 5 years old forever. Motherfucker, you don't own me.
Someone does. You ain't legal.
I'm not your fucking puppy. My parents are going to die at some point. I'm 5 forever. I'm a 5-year-old vampire, baby.
It's like that girl that looks super young, but she's not, so she vapes to look older.
Yeah, and I'm fucking 5, guys.
I've been 5 for 28 years.
You don't fucking know me.
You vaping.
Tattoos. I'll just get fucking face tats on a 5-year-old.
5 forever is what it says on your forehead.
5 ever.
5 head, more like.
Oh, shit. Would you rather have 3 great friends or 20 average friends?
Well, I don't have 3 great friends now, so that one.
I have to hit 3? Wait, you want me to get to 3?
People have 3+ friends. What?
I mean, I think it's definitely 3 great
3
friends.
great friends.
20 average friends is
That's
just
too
like
much work.
Well, no, it's just like
It's average.
you just know them. They're just acquaintances.
I know 20 people.
Do you?
Yeah.
Name 20 people.
I would. Bitch. I went to public school. I know people.
That was really some of these are really fucking stupid.
Would you rather wear pants or wear shorts?
Would you rather have a major pay raise or move to the place of your dreams? Well, joke's on you. I'm going to need that pay raise to move to the place of my dreams.
Yes. Because that cost of living is astronomical.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
These ones are sexy.
Ooh, hit me.
Would you rather give or receive?
Give.
Yes. I mean, I guess when I think give or receive, I'm thinking more like penetration.
Oh.
But that works too.
It's like.
Because, all right, guys, we got to talk about this thing.
Gosh. I don't have like the hip mobility for any of that.
I'm going to have to go work on my hip flexors real quick. Got to work on my mobility. Oh, that sounds fucking terrible. Would you rather orgasm once a month or 70 times a day?
70?
That's what it says.
That's like 2.5 times an hour.
Wow, that was quick math. Holy shit.
Is it really 2.5? Close enough. I front end estimate.
48 would be 2 times an hour.
Plus 24.
Plus 24 would be 72.
Shit. Am I a genius? That wine with a bird on it. I don't even think it has a bird on it. It has a moon on it for sure. Tastes like grapes.
It's got nootropics in it. 70 times a day, I just feel like you aren't doing anything.
2.5 times an hour.
And like for guys, that's like...
You'd be exhausted. Exhausted.
Well, exhausted, and I would just need like underwear in a drawer on tap.
Well, it's like, do you just do it? Like, you know what I mean?
Like eventually you're just like,
2.5 times an hour.
You're just sitting in a Teams call.
You would, because like it wouldn't be enjoyable at that point because it happens so often.
Eventually, it just turns into a cold chill. You're just like,
once a month. You're like one of them fish on SpongeBob. Ah.
The birds from Finding Nemo. Mine?
Yeah, once a month, or however long that other time frame was.
Once a month. Well, and you have to also think that once a month, then it's like a special.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, this is my once a month.
Ooh, you go, not ah. We saw that episode of House. Wasn't it House? Or she like just no, it was Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Both.
There's probably an episode on both.
They fixed her.
Boy, some of these it's like, yikes.
Go to the next ones. Like the not couples ones. What's the difference?
I think most of the other ones are more like situational.
Oh, okay.
This one says, hard would you rather questions to ask your partner.
Hit me.
Would you rather have more money or more time?
Time with what?
On the planet?
Time.
So like, I live to be 50, but I'm a billionaire, or I live to be 100 and I'm a whatever. How
100
much?
seems old. But more
You
time.
just said 3 questions ago.
80 and 20. Hello, that's 20 years.
Baby,
I'm dust.
100 is the new 80.
Not in America.
That's true.
That's where we live, honey.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
What would you pick, more time or money?
Time. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, money's great. Sure. I think everybody will always want more money.
Yeah.
But I think everybody reaches a point in their life where they will want more time.
Yeah.
Or like you think about losing somebody and you go, I wish I had more time with them.
For sure. Look, I want to see my kids grow up.
Right. Your kids or like, people that you've lost, you're like, I would rather them be here than have any more money.
Right.
So I think, that one just seems like if you pick money, you're just kind of a piece of shit.
Looking at you.
You picked money, didn't you?
You did. I saw you.
Would you rather have 5 kids or no kids? Yikes. Well, the second option is, would you rather have 5 kids or 2 kids?
2 kids. Today?
2 kids.
2 kids.
Yeah, definitely.
Some days?
You guys heard
5 kids.
You guys heard why at the beginning of the podcast. If you don't remember, go ahead and rewind.
We'll be listening to this later on when we're like, yeah, let's have another one.
Yeah, that's right. We should postmark this one and be like, listen to this one in 3 months.
Well, and then we'll go, ha ha ha. Look, we're pregnant.
Ooh, this is a good
Okay.
one. Would you rather speak all of the languages of the world or be able to speak to animals?
Animals. Not a question.
Animals.
Animals all day long.
I knew that's how you would answer that
Of
question.
course you did. You would pick all the languages in the world.
Absolutely.
Which would be awesome. Hit me with the animals.
I just think that there are so many advantages you could gain in life by being able to speak
Absolutely.
all of the languages of the world, but nobody will ever have the same experience you do being able to speak to animals.
Duh. That's why I speak to the animals and you speak to everyone else.
But loophole, if I speak all of the languages of the world, don't I also speak animal languages?
No.
No.
No. People languages.
Oh, this one's interesting. I'm interested to see how you would answer this
Okay.
one. Would you rather go back 10 years into the past or go 10 years into the future?
Future.
Okay. Explain your answer. Welcome to the audio podcast where we talk about things.
What? Who are you? I guess future because it's like, I don't know. Like, is it like reliving the past or trying to change it?
I don't think it's, I guess the way I would interpret it is reliving the past.
Because I guess I'm just excited for what's to come. Like in all aspects of our lives at this point. Because like, obviously we've been together for more than 10 years.
Yes.
And like, I know that was super great. And like, maybe when I'm 80 forever, I'll want to.
When you're walking around with your great grandson with you everywhere.
Yeah. But it's like 10 years from now, Bert's going to be
12.
12. Almost fucking teen.
Yeah. Teenager.
Yeah. And Craig's going to be 11.
But I guess I don't want to fast forward.
Well, I don't want to fast forward. But like, peek and then come back.
Yeah. I guess.
I don't want to I don't want to click. You know what I mean? That movie with Adam Sandler in it.
I know what click is.
Well, if there's any young people out there who might not, Adam Sandler was a popular actor. I don't think he still is. He was funny. Ha! We just watched one of his movies.
He did Uncut Gems.
Which some people really liked.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I didn't watch it. Did I?
You saw parts of it, but no, I watched
I didn't think it was good, what I saw.
It was just everybody talked about it like it was the
best thing ever.
Best shit ever. And then we watched it and it was just kind of like, meh.
If Adam Sandler isn't doing like dumb funny, I don't like him.
Yeah, I want Big Daddy Adam Sandler.
Anger Management, Happy Gilmore. Classic.
Yeah, like I want that Adam Sandler. I don't need
the Hanukkah song. I want that guy.
Yeah.
Don't try to be something I don't want you to be.
I guess most people would say Saturday Night Live, but I didn't really watch it.
I didn't super watch that either. That was before my time. Yeah, like I don't want to fast forward. If it's fast forwarding, I don't want to do that.
I guess it would be kind of cool to go 10 years into the past, only because I feel like I would be able to hold on to moments longer or like re-experience things. Not to change anything, but just to like, I don't know, just get to do it again.
No, for sure.
Photographic memory or leading expert in one specific area.
Photographic memory or leading expert in something.
In one specific area.
Probably expert in one area.
Okay. Do you know what, like, do you have an area that you're thinking of?
Talking to animals.
Dr. Doolittle.
Because I'm the only one, baby. I would be a vet, though. Wouldn't that be lit? Like, stupid ass Doug would be like, Arf, I'm dumb.
Water.
And I'm like, how can I help you? And he's like, water.
Water.
And it's
water.
like, your dog's barking because he wants water.
Oh, thank you, doctor.
Like earlier today, he was just barking. I'm like, what the heck are you barking for? Are you out of water? I said. And you filled up his water because he was out of water and he stopped barking.
Uh-huh.
Doug. Hush. Be quiet.
I think I would rather have a photographic memory.
Yeah.
There's just so many things. I am the man of a million hobbies.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I constantly am researching things, looking things up, trying to learn new things.
Yeah. Because I guess my thing is it feels like my desktop brain would just be all over the place. And I need like little files.
But I think that's what, I guess I don't know, but I thought that's kind of what a photographic memory was. Is like you could just recall things based off of things that you've already seen or learned.
I don't know. It just made me think of a messy desktop. And that is unacceptable.
Dumb.
Are these the hard ones?
Yes, yeah. So everything your loved ones have ever said about you, or say everything you think when you think it.
Wait, what?
Would you rather know everything your loved ones have ever said about you?
Yes.
That one. I don't care what the other option is.
Or say everything you think.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I've thought things that shouldn't be said out loud to other people. Because I'll say them to you, and I even, preface it by saying...
I think you just said the same thing in two different ways.
I'm an asshole, but I know you'll still love me. And then I say the thing, and then you go, yeah, I totally agree. And then I go, okay.
That's why I married the right person.
Yeah, for sure. You?
I think I agree. Even though I don't...
I agree.
I don't really care what my loved ones have ever said about me, but I also don't want to say everything.
That was my thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's more the lesser of two evils.
well, it's like loved ones. Do I have to love them? Do they love me? How does that work? Because that changes things.
Suddenly, I'm not hearing a whole lot of thoughts from anybody. It just got real quiet around here.
Baby.
Would you rather be infamous or unknown?
Unknown.
Infamous.
Yeah.
Easily. You make a hell of a lot more money being infamous than you do being unknown.
I don't know. I guess I was just thinking, like, had we won the Mega Millions or whatever it was that just played, I'd rather be unknown.
This podcast would have more than 9 subscribers if I was infamous.
OnlyFans feet pics coming here.
She slowly slips her slippers off.
Psych.
You got to pay for them toes. Would you rather question? Oh, this one is dirty questions.
Oh, perfect.
Would you rather never use deodorant again or never use toothpaste again?
Deodorant. I don't wear it half the time anyway. I don't stink. What do? I work in the basement.
Like a little gremlin that doesn't shower for 4 days.
Okay. 4 is too many.
Fuck off. You have definitely gone 4 days without showering.
No way.
At least in the last month, there's been 2 at least occurrences that you haven't showered in 4 days.
You've counted?
No, but I could guarantee it.
What?
Because you don't know how many days it's been, so I definitely don't know how many days it's been.
More than 2, but less than 4.
Smaller than the bread box, but bigger than the bread.
That was the least attractive laugh I have ever done. But no, what was no deodorant for sure.
Or toothpaste.
Because really, deodorant's terrible for you. There's aluminum in it. There's all sorts of nasty
I thought that was
things in there.
I
don't know what the difference is. It's bad for you.
Antiperspirant.
Bad for you.
All right. Yeah, I would say the same. Well, the thing with deodorant is I don't taste the badness.
Right.
Like, you got some funk in your mouth and you can't get rid of it. You just...
Well, and sometimes even with deodorant, if you work out or whatever, you still stink.
Yeah, that's true.
So, no deodorant all day long.
This one's also dumb. Would you rather have to lick the bus every time you get on or never be able to use public transport again?
I don't do either of those things.
I don't leave my house, so I don't have to answer this question for you.
Skip.
Would you rather have a thumb for a tongue or a tongue for a thumb?
A tongue for a thumb.
I knew that's how you were going to answer that question.
Bitch, you know I'd be touching everything.
Well, here's the question, though. Do you taste with your thumb tongue?
Yes.
So, like, you touch something and, like, now you pick things up and you're licking them.
But, like, can you choose not to?
No. What? Can you choose not to taste things with your tongue now?
Yes. Okay, so one thumb is a tongue. The other one's a thumb.
No, both are.
No, that's not what it says.
I guess it does say one.
So my left thumb is a tongue. My right thumb is a thumb.
Be very specific about this.
Yes, because I'm right-handed. I'd be touching everything with this right hand. If I want to taste it, touch it with my left.
Could you imagine you're wiping diapers?
With my right hand. You hold the feet with the left, you wipe the booty with the right.
I bet that left hand gets in places you didn't think it did, and all of a sudden you're tasting it.
Well, what would you pick? I don't want a thumb in my mouth. Yuck. Then you don't taste anything.
Yeah, I mean, I would also choose the tongue thumb.
Okay.
And not the thumb tongue.
Would you want both or just one?
I think both would be kind of fun.
Oh, you'd be licking booties?
Well.
You licked one, you licked them all.
Shit, we let the cat out of the bag on that one, didn't we?
Oh, jeez.
Sheesh. Would you rather a child vomit on you or you vomit on a child? I'm vomiting on some kids.
I don't want to throw. I hate throwing up.
So you'd rather be thrown up on?
Yes. How many times have we been thrown up on?
A lot.
I'd rather that. Is it great? No. It stank. But I hate throwing up.
I feel like I know how you're going to answer this,
Okay.
but I want to know how you're going to answer it.
Yeah.
Would you rather live in a house with 50 mice,
Okay.
50, or 5 snakes?
Yo, snakes have salmonella.
Mice are way grosser than snakes.
I know. I would probably pick this. Like, okay, are they in aquariums or terrariums or whatever?
You've moved into a home.
And there's snakes?
And there are 5 snakes? Or there are
What
50?
kinds of snakes?
It doesn't say.
Are they poisonous snakes? Will they fucking eat me while I sleep?
I'll tell you exactly what kind of snakes they are. They're slithery little snakes.
I'm a snake. I'm a slithery snake, little snake.
There's just a guy with a snake hat on that just walks around your house.
That one.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm going to call the cops once. If you come back, you're mine now.
You live here. Check out my tongue thumb.
My tongue thumb. I'm a snake. No, I would pick the snakes.
Okay.
Is that what you thought I would pick?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not creeped out by snakes. I mean, I'd fucking scream if it's like...
All right. I'm switching off of the couple ones. There's a lot more.
That just didn't feel like a couple question.
None of them really felt like couple questions, I didn't think. I mean, I feel like you could ask anybody, do they want a thumb for a tongue or a tongue for a thumb? Thumb for a tongue. You guys know what I'm saying.
For sure.
My thumb tongue isn't working. All right. Eat a worm straight from the ground or snatch a fly out of the air and eat it alive.
Like what kind of fly? Like a house fly?
Yeah. Just
Because I've eaten like gnats on accident all the time. Not all the time, but like in the summer when you run, you know, you're out there on the trail and eat a bug. That's exactly what it sounds like.
I loved your added sound effects.
Probably a fly. I knew someone in elementary school that would eat worms, and I just can't eat a worm.
Worms are good for you, though.
Are they?
There's
I mean, I know flies be nasty. They like sit on poop and like puke and then suck it up and eat it.
Yeah.
And like that's gross. But like, you know, like I just said, you know, you eat the fly when you're outside running.
I think I would eat the worm.
What kind of worm? Like a big worm, a little worm?
Just an earthworm. I don't know.
Some are big, some are little. I don't know.
Same thing with flies. You ever seen a horsefly?
Yeah, they bite you. Like Victor.
What? Would you rather have 17 testicles
Speak to me.
or have one testicle the size of a coconut?
Wouldn't 17 be the size of a coconut?
That's exactly what my thought was. I guess them all being separate would at least help them to maneuver
It'd be
around
like a jackfruit.
I'd be jacking some fruit, all right.
You'd have to with 17. Sheesh.
Gotta keep them babies drained.
I don't have testicles, so I guess I don't know what 2 feels like.
All right, I'll go with 17.
For real.
Yeah. I mean, one solid one all the time feels like...
I guess 17 could like
That's what I'm saying.
intermingle.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Of course,
Do they do that?
Then you end up with testicular torsion, and that's really going to
Well,
be bad.
maybe I would just pick one. Give me a honker. Is the other one like normal?
Send me to Guinness, baby.
Elephant who?
No, you only have one.
Oh.
17 or just one.
Probably just one.
All right.
I'll be wearing baggy pants.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
You just got a big
I'm Lance
fupa.
Armstrong.
You got a big fupa testy.
I don't. Tuck it down.
Tuck her down. You could use like a stool, like a pad.
You get to sit on them all the time. 1 or 17 of them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either is bad.
Yep.
This one's stupid. I'm not even going to read it. These are dumb. Would you rather be a famous country singer or be a famous blues guitarist?
Guitarist.
Country singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
I
goes
don't know.
back
I
to
feel like being like playing music would be fun because I can't find a beat to save my life.
Being a singer is playing music.
But like twangy, you know what I mean? I'd rather do that.
All right.
I used to take guitar lessons. Did you know?
I did know that.
It wasn't good.
You sold your guitar as like one of the very first things we ever
Oh,
sold.
for real? I mean, obviously, I know I don't have it, but I didn't know what happened to it.
Oh, Pharrell? Pharrell Williams?
Yeah, it was a black acoustic. I did have an electric one. I do remember selling that.
That one's dumb.
A lot of these sound stupid then.
Ooh. Would you rather be best friends with Harry Potter
Okay.
or best friends with Katniss Everdeen?
I guess I don't get to do magic either way.
Why?
I mean, just because I'm friends with Harry doesn't mean
He
I
could
can
slip
do
you a
magic.
wand, baby.
But can I use it as a muggle?
Hermione is a muggle.
She's a mudblood. No, that's like the same thing. Harry Potter. Because he could take me for a ride.
I'm sure
big
he
green
could.
tractor.
I'm sure he could.
I'm like, him and Hagrid be tight. They could find me a beast to ride on. Fantastic Grundles and where to find him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Harry Potter. You?
I think Harry Potter, but I think I'm thinking more of the world.
Yeah.
And if you're best friends with Katniss, it means that the world is split up into districts.
Sure.
And it's kind of post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just there be magic and dragons and stuff.
Me
That sounds
too.
way cooler.
Like, I could ride a Pegasus. That'd be lit.
Would you rather stub your toe or get a paper cut?
Oh, stub my toe.
Paper cut.
I have two paper cuts on the side of my frickin' thumb. And it hurts.
Paper cuts hurt for like a few hours. A stub toe, baby, that could throw you off for a while.
Broke my toe once.
Buddy tape it.
Yeah, didn't help.
I feel like I gotta find a good banger one to end this out on.
We don't have to end it, but I have one. Would you rather listen to this podcast on Spotify or watch it on YouTube?
Get in the comments.
Would you rather like and comment or
Why
subscribe?
is that so violent? Why
Ooh,
would
what is
anybody
it?
answer that?
What is it?
Kill 5 people with a knife or shoot 10 people to death.
Why do I gotta... Okay, wait, read it again?
Kill 5 people with
so
a
you
knife
do kill them.
or shoot 10 people to death.
Well, I don't want to kill anybody.
Exactly. That's why I said it just seems so violent.
But knife violence is so intimate. That's what CSI says. You got another one?
No, I'm just like trying to find a good one. All right, this is the one. This is the last. Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather own a mini horse or own a regular horse?
A regular horse. All day long.
Mini horses are way cuter.
Yeah, but big ones you can
way
ride
less
them.
dangerous.
They can still kick you and bite you.
Yeah, they don't kick as hard. They're babies. They're little guys.
They're not babies.
The babies.
They're not babies.
That's what I call him. I go call him the babies.
Okay, so you have a mini horse and I'll have a real horse.
Could you imagine you're on this big ass horse and I just have this little
I'm riding
me,
like Fabio.
who's way bigger than you, have this itty bitty tiny little horse.
You just walk it around because you're too big to ride on it. That's really
No,
sweet.
I would look like Radon from Elden Ring.
You just don't have any feet anymore.
Yeah, I just make this poor little mini horse drag me around everywhere.
And I'm just Fabio with my long ass hair.
Beautiful. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, so
duck lipping everywhere.
new thing we're gonna do to end the podcast.
Uh-huh.
There's a stack of cards over there on the table.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want half?
No, I'm just.
I can't shuffle.
I already shuffled them.
Oh, good.
It's already random. I don't know what the top one is right now.
Well, I didn't pick the top one. Am I picking one?
We're only going to pick one, and we're both going to answer the question.
What are you curious?
All right, and that's where we're going to end the show. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you really...
What are you currently curious about?
Well, I guess most of my brain has been YouTube, podcasts, analytics, search engine optimization, logos, graphic design.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff around what we're doing right now.
That was mine, like especially the logo, because we've been trying to.
So we never got files from that. So I have to contact the seller. So we tried to hire somebody on Fiverr
a hooker
to make a logo for our podcast. If you want to help us make a logo, we would gladly pay for it.
Yeah.
If you want to send us some, but we wanted a logo. Like we want to put a sign up back here, like a neon sign or something. We want logos and art and stuff for the videos and whatever. Yeah. And so like we were trying to just come up with something cool, like probably just 3 Fs, Force Family Fun Time, you know, that kind of thing. But we went back and forth with this Fiverr seller. They were like on our asses about stuff.
So pushy. Like, hello. And it's like, guy, lady, we're working.
We're busy. So like I promise we'll get back to you. We just haven't had time. And I'm creative, but I'm
so literal.
I'm not an artist.
Yeah.
So it's just hard for me to articulate to somebody typing it out what I want changed, and then like also having the vision, which is that's what you hire somebody to do this for, is because they know how to make something cool, hopefully. So that's really what my brain has been all focused on, is just this stuff.
No, I would agree. And like video editing and stuff, because I know we want to, like, we put it up on YouTube, but like doing shorts and reels and everything else that comes along with that. Because like the Instagram reel we did on the Force Family Fun Time page for the cold plunge thing, like I thought did crazy good.
I mean, crazy for us.
Yeah. And like, I was just like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean? Like, I think it was like 18,000. No, 1,800. 1,800.
I was like, whoa.
At least the last time I looked. And I'm like, that's so many. When like the other one was like, which I don't even remember posting on there, it was like 17, 24.
Right.
So to go to 1,800 was like, what?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it was completely unrelated to the podcast, but.
Well, kind of. I mean, we talked about doing cold exposure stuff and cold plunges.
Yeah. So that was wild.
Yeah. Really, I just want this to be like, yes, it's a hobby, but you know, we did Twitch for like 3 years, 4 years. And like, I wouldn't say we were unsuccessful, because I think we found a group of people that we really enjoyed like spending time with. For sure. But.
And like, we still talk to and even reference like in daily life.
Yeah.
Like we talk about these people.
Yeah. But you know, for the amount of time and money and effort that I put into Twitch, and then we put into Twitch, because you eventually like were on the stream just as much, but you know, I just wanted more out of it. And so like, I'm trying to slow down the pace with the podcast and stuff, and like ideally make it something cool, because I just enjoy doing this. Like we would have these conversations anyways. And now we just get to record them, and hopefully people like them. Right.
And if people watch, that's amazing.
And if you don't, then you didn't watch this, so fuck off. I didn't like you anyways.
Yeah, fuck you.
So yeah, I mean, that's kind of my biggest curiosity lately, is just all of that.
No, for sure. I'm with it.
But anything else you want to talk about? Don't read another one of those questions. We're going to do that again on the next podcast. It's going to be the new end for the podcast.
Fine. I want to read them all.
I know.
Nope, that's it.
You're not supposed to, though.
All right, send us off then, sucker. Blink, blink. It's hard, isn't it?
No, it's not. Like, subscribe. Get in the comments. Rate us on Spotify. Watch it on Spotify.
Tell us what you're curious about.
Oh, yeah. That was what my thought was.
Get out of here.
Was that then people could answer the question at the end of the podcast, because then
Answer it.
And you can answer the would you rathers as we go too, because they were fun. Stop staring at the camera. It's weird.
Answer it.
Stop it.
Right now.
You're making me very uncomfortable.
Good.
In my pants.
Oh.